Hello you lot, how you doing? What a lovely, what day is it? Bloody Wednesday, I think it's a Wednesday. It is, lovely Wednesday morning. I've just had a look around the church. There's an old church behind me there. I made a video on it, don't worry. An old church there, a load of graves and everything. So, I've just been around there, made a video of it. Because when I first come to see it, they had a lot of scaffolding around and everything because they was repairing the roof, so you couldn't really see. You could see half of the church, but you couldn't see the other half of it. And so I said I'll come back when the scaffolding is done, and then we can have a look at the real church. So that's what I did. And I've just filmed it, so I don't know whether that video is going to be up before or after this one, but I've seen 2 churches this week, so I've done a fair bit of travelling to see them as well. But this one's, oh, do you know what, just looking at the graves and looking around, just, you know, like I said, I've said all this in that video, so I'm not going to keep going again just in case you're a subscriber and you keep watching and then you get bored of what I say, but just, I'd like to think I appreciate life anyway, you know, appreciate what I've got. I'm always grateful for everything and everybody, always, even if sometimes I might not show it, but I always do. But looking at the graves, people dying at 30 years old, 40, 50 years old, you know, babies 2 days, 2 months old, it's mad. Yeah, it is mad. And looking at the graves, it just makes you appreciate everything just a whole lot more, really. But anyway, you look, I'm gonna go now and chill out at work. That's what I'm gonna do. Don't you find it interesting? Because I went in the shop before I come here because I knew I was going to be running tight on time, so I went to the shop. And don't you find it interesting, right? You might go to a shop, like I've been going to this shop for a few months now because I used to go to a different shop, but I went to this shop this morning to get a bottle of water. And what it is, I normally always walk down the same aisle, same things, I always get a bottle of water. That's why I go in there to get a bottle of water, and I ended up getting a Ribena and that as well. You've got to keep hydrated. You must keep hydrated. It's important to keep hydrated. Anyway, and I went down a different aisle. Like, I knew the next aisle was there, but I never go down it. I literally just go down the aisle to get the water, or to get maybe another drink. Like I say, I got Ribena this time, and that's it. But I went down this other aisle, and it's like going into a new world. There's cakes, there's crisps, there's all sorts of things, and Jaffa cakes and everything, and I'm like, I didn't even know this shop done that. I've got some, look, I know I shouldn't keep getting like loads of random rubbish to eat, but you never guess what I got. Are you ready for what I got, right? I used to have these when I was a kid, and I've had them as an adult, but they're rare, man. I haven't seen these for a long time. I know you lot are all going to say, Tesco's do them, Asda do them, Sainsbury's do them. I know that the shops all do them, but what I'm trying to say is I haven't seen these. I haven't actually had these for years. Caramel, real milk chocolate, wafer biscuit caramels. I wonder if they're still the same packaging. I remember they were a lot bigger when I was a kid. Like, they used to come in a great big long pack, and you'd get like, I don't know, 12 in a packet. How many did we get? Four in this one, and it was like £1.60 or something like that. But I had to get them. They're made in Scotland, I think. Well, they used to be anyway. Yeah, they must be. Tunnocks. Are they still made in Scotland? I'm pretty sure they are. Yeah, made by Thomas Tunnock, Glasgow. Yeah, so these are made in Glasgow, right? And these are the nuts. If you've never had these before, right, go down the shop and get yourself a packet of these, because these are one of the best things that used to be in my lunchbox as a kid sometimes. When I think back, I probably didn't eat as many as I could do now, because they were the nuts. I'm hoping the recipe hasn't changed. You know what? I've had these as an adult, but the last time I had them was probably 6 or 7 years ago, I would imagine. Something around it, quite a long time ago. But yeah, I'm over the moon. I couldn't believe it when I walked around the aisle and I was like, it's another world. I mean, don't get me wrong, I try not to eat a lot of crap, like chocolate and things like that. I mean, my sandwiches that I made to bring to work today, I've got ham and coleslaw and brown bread, and I've got a tin of tuna. Yeah, sticking away from all the crap, man. When you see something like that, you got to go back to your childhood. You got to get what you used to have back in the day, man. Yep, caramel biscuits or wafers, whatever they call them. Anyway, it's starting to rain a little bit more now. Listen to the birds tweeting. Brilliant, isn't it? The birds are tweeting. I've moved along now. Been on the road for some time. The birds are tweeting. It's a lovely day. It's a Wednesday. Halfway through the week. Brilliant, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. I wonder what you lot are doing. I wonder what you lot are doing this week. I often do that. Do you ever do that? Like that car that just went past. You think, I wonder where that car's going. I wonder what that person's doing. You know, it's not to be nosy or anything. It's just, oh, excuse me. It's just wondering, isn't it? You know, I think I talked about that before in a video, like people watching. Like, it's not, well, it might be a weird thing, but just kind of watched, didn't you? And you think, wonder what that person's up to. Wonder where that person's going. Wonder what that person's doing. You know, there's all kinds of people from all different walks of life just going around you, and you don't even realise, you know. You could be standing next to a millionaire, an actual multi-millionaire you could be standing next to. You know, you just don't know. And then at the same time you could be well, let's be honest, you probably stand next to people who are quite poor on a daily basis anyway, so that would be nothing out of the ordinary. But a millionaire, that's a different story, you know. And you could be standing next to someone who could be a national treasure, but you don't know who they are, and you're standing next to them. You just think, what are they up to? Where are they going? Don't know, perhaps it's just my weird head works in weird ways. Anyway, I'm gonna go to work now, so I might catch you in a bit, might not, depending on how much video footage I filmed. If I've got enough to make a video, then you see it, but if not, I'll have to do a bit more filming tomorrow, and I've got more time and more stuff to talk about. I'll see you later on, you lot. I've got the air conditioning on, by the way, because it's bloody hot. I know it's been raining a little bit, but it is hot, man. It's like being in the Jurassic era, you know. It's like living in a pressure cooker. No, ain't that bad. Ain't that bad. I'll see you later on, you lot. Catch you later. It's a lovely field, isn't it? Wouldn't mind having owning that field. Anyway, you lot. Next morning now, and I saw a sign up there. There's a sign up there in the road, and it said making something about its closure or something, making adjustments to the footpath. And I thought, I didn't even know there was a footpath here. So I've got half an hour to spare this morning, so I thought, let's go and have a look. Don't know why there's a random barrier there. So I thought, let's go and have a look. Oh yeah, look. We're making adjustments to the current footpath. I think on weekends foot crossing will be manned and closed at certain times due to heavy engineering equipment. 10th of the 4th. Huh? That's long gone. The 10th of the 4th, 2022 at 8 o'clock. The 10th of the 4th at 4 o'clock. Please be sure that we will be listed with the local council. Well, that's long gone. The 10th of April. The 10th of April is long gone. Looks like they put new fences here. Look. New fence. Alright, so we can go all the way along here. Look. Let's go. And we got a little path goes down here. Nice. Do not trespass on the railway. Well, there you go. And this goes all the way down here. Step over this stone. This is the sign that I saw. We'll be closed the 10th, the 12th of the 6th. There you go. When's the 12th of the 6th? The 13th. That's next week. Footpath crossing. So it's being closed next week then. Alright. Let's see where we go. Goes all the way down here. Oh, I didn't even know there was a footpath here. When I see that sign saying that it's going to be closed on the other side of the road, I thought, bloody hell, I didn't even know there was one. Got a train just going past. That would have been cool if we could have seen that. Move it a bit closer. Never mind. Yeah, let's see what's down here. Looks like we just keep on walking. Looks like a long old footpath. God knows, don't know where it ends up. It's just something about a farm, didn't it? So might lead to a farm or something. Who knows, nature. A bit of barbed wire here though. Bit of random barbed wire. Fields full of wheat or barley or something over there. It's just stuff this side. Well, let's see where we end up when we get through the other end, shall we? Plenty of fallen trees and things. God knows where we're going to end up when we come out the other end. Well, we've eventually made it to the other end. Oh, we've got some sort of... That's someone's garden. Someone's got some sort of... Oh, bloody hell. Someone's got some sort of mast on top of their house. I don't know where we are though. It's mad. Looks like a really cool sort of place to live up there. The house looks nice and everything, but I didn't want to go too far. Might not be welcome. Some of these unmade roads and things, you're not welcome on them, and I don't fancy getting shot or something, so we won't go that way. House looked nice though. Garden looked nice. Had nice kids play area in their own garden. Nice. Lot of old cars in the drive, old Morris Minors and things. Didn't film any of it just in case anybody saw me, and like I say, at the end of an unmade road. Didn't want to get shot, because that can happen sometimes if you go down these unmade roads. Various people live at the end of them like little hermits, and if you go up the road they come out, you know what I mean? So let's go the other way. But at least now I know that every time I drive down the road and come across this little footpath, I know where it bloody... well, I kind of half knew there was a footpath because you could see the gap in the road. I'll show you, and you can see the gap in the road, so I kind of half knew there was one, but I never took a lot of notice. So I thought, fuck it, let's go and have a look. Nice. Oh, we're back at the railway now. Is there any trains? I can't see no trains. Let's go. Let's go, Joe. Mad, isn't it, eh? Bloody mad. Like the amount of trains there is. I wonder why there's so many. At least we've got nice stiles there. Nice bit of fencing. I wonder how many people actually walk down this path. There can't be many walking down it. Oh, hello. Got a pair of boxer shorts. Oh dear, oh dear. Nice bit of fungus. I wonder if that came out of these boxer shorts. Some people go far too quick. It's a nice house. Look at that house. Well, it's that bloody... It only took me a 15-minute walk, that did. You know what? like that sort of place where that house was. I know you saw a bit of it, didn't you? I didn't film it all, I filmed a bit. I'd love to live in a place like that. Right at the end of a dead end road, nice big garden. Oh. Excuse me. Yeah man, that would be the nuts. That would be it. That's what we play the lottery for, you lot. That is what we play the lottery for. Well, that was a nice little walk. Back at work now. Tell you what, it's the weirdest thing at the moment. Like this job that I'm on at the moment, it's like the weirdest sort of. I've not been on a job like this. You got. It just seems to be there's a lot of tension, and I quite find it funny, to be honest with you. It's like I just plod around and just chuckle at them. You got the little kid that's meant to be in charge. He's like a chihuahua with a pit bull's attitude. Speaks to everyone like shit. He's got that sort of attitude, you know. Nobody really wants to know him because of just the way that he talks. And then you got there's an old bloke that walks around moaning about him all the time. And then he goes somewhere else, and then someone else is moaning about something. It's always like a constant bicker. And I'm just going around, I'll plod around going from bit to bit, post to post sort of thing, hearing all the different moans and the different bickers, and I'm just like, this is very crazy. This is, you know, I've not been on a job like this. Every single job you go on, right, on a building site, whether it's a building site, a quarry, something like that, you do get people moaning about each other and moaning about the way people do things and everything like that. But this one's like the next level, man. This one's the next level. Every single little thing people moan about. The old bloke walks around, moans about something, and then you get the other one coming along, he'll moan about something else, and then you get the little foreman person come along, and he'll just be like completely oblivious, with his tongue out, looking around. And it's just like, this is a funny old job, man, but it's entertaining, and it's, you know, makes the work a bit more entertaining, to be honest. When you see him walking around and you think, what's coming on next? It's like being in a comedy show. It really is like being in a comedy show. Anyway, not long until this job's over, and I'll be going to another place. Plenty more places to walk around and explore in the morning. You know, I like exploring the country that I live in. You know, I live in a country, so I want to explore that country when I can. I haven't got the time or the money to actually properly explore it, like actually go out and have adventures in the car and all of that. Although when the camper van's done, then we will be, because it won't cost a lot of dollars, and we can just drive wherever we want and we can explore like mad. But anyway, that's that, you lot. Yeah, I'll catch you on another day. Have a fantastic, well, I don't know what day you're going to see this, but have a fantastic week, weekend, whatever day it is you're watching this on. Enjoy yourselves, wouldn't you? And I need to go and get some more deodorant, because for some reason I keep getting sweaty armpits. I don't know why. It's bloody 6 o'clock in the morning and they're already sweating and they smell like a dustbin. they don't smell like a dustbin. Nah, I'm just sweating, man. It's bloody hot at the moment. Yeah, I've got the air conditioning on full blast. You know what I mean? I'm just sweating like an absolute pig. I know I had a hoodie on in the other shot. That's only because when I come out in the morning, I thought it was going to be cold. Well, not cold, but I thought it was going to be like middle. And I thought, I'll put a hoodie on. But I was actually sweating like a pig, man. I wish I never put it on. That's why I took it off. Anyway, enough rambling. See you later. Have a good day.